Hello everyone. Friends, we in our store love not only players with inverted overlays, but all the others. And today we will pay attention to the topic of the game with a Penhold. So, the Penhold grip. The most famous representatives of this cast are probably Xu Xin, Ma Lin, and Wang Hao. I don't want to offend any fans, so if I've forgotten someone great, please write in the comments. All these guys are fierce attackers. It's impossible to defend when playing with a Penhold grip because it's physically uncomfortable due to how you hold the racket. And in general, in my opinion, playing with a Penhold grip is very uncomfortable. I think all Penhold players are aliens. And if you see a player with a Penhold grip, you can immediately call the secret organization Men in Black or Will Smith personally and report an alien. By the way, while we're making interesting and useful videos and reviews for you, please visit our TT Maximum store more often for purchases. This will be your best way to thank us for our videos. But what if you're an alien, but a friendly one, and therefore don't want to attack? Can you play peacefully with a Penhold grip without attacking and still successfully compete at some mass amateur level? I doubt it. I think it's impossible. How can you neither attack nor defend, and still compete successfully? And after all, playing with a Penhold grip means that you play at the table all the time. That is, you stand right at the table, not 1.5 to 2 meters away from it. This means you always have minimal time to make a decision and properly process the ball. So all this seems unrealistic. And why play like that? But it turns out that such things do happen. The alien on the screen has been playing like this for a long time and doesn't know how to play any other way. This is the level of a mass player. I personally have played with him many times and at first couldn't beat him for a long time because he plays very non-standard, unpredictable, and annoyingly. Compared to him, long pips players are saints who wouldn't hurt a fly. Just look at all these movements with his non-casual racket. I don't even know if this is allowed in table tennis. For a long time, this player wore me down like a boa constrictor with a frog. I simply lost my peace of mind, lost confidence, my game deteriorated, I couldn't apply my skills and only tried to throw the ball back to my opponent. And at best, I won one set for a match against him. If you play with such a player 5 times a week, every week, you can try a lot, check, gradually figure it out and adapt. You find a way to attack more often, and the game starts to look like what's on the screen. The attacker makes many topspins or counter drives, while the Penhold player often blocks to different sides of the table. But when you play with such a Penhold player occasionally, once in a tournament, there's no opportunity to figure it out and get used to it. And then the Penhold player sets up a tyranny with mass poking from a variety of spin and side spin. Everything is kind of incomprehensible. He breaks his opponent's game. When you play against all this mess, your skills seem to be multiplied by 0.5. The ball would bounce off my racket into the net, onto my side of the table, to the side, or very high. You lose the ability to make topspin shots. You want to do it, but the balls are not convenient. And then you forget about topspin altogether, and from all this, fear and despondency arise, and the brain freezes. Plus, because of this grip and unusual wrist work, this Penhold player directs the ball in unexpected directions. You know about this in advance and it makes you tense up. 15 minutes ago you were playing with another opponent and making a lot of topspins, and now you're running around the table like a hare, trying to pick up complicated and inconvenient balls from under the table. Of course, it's possible to beat this player, but it requires a certain level of overall play. You need a confident, diverse serve and confident topspin, which he can block several times during a rally. So you also need a flat hit. I decided for myself that such a player can be beaten if you take risks and attack powerfully so that he can't return the ball, and don't allow him to respond to you with all sorts of complex pushes, side spin chops, and other incomprehensible techniques that should be banned. Because if you get involved in this game of his, you often lose the ability to attack, and run around the table like a stupid Pinocchio, returning these craps while the Penhold player is comfortable, and he can do it until morning. So in fact, it turns out that such a style of play is possible when playing with a Penhold grip. If you like this style, then play with pleasure. Just keep in mind that at some mass amateur level you can probably compete and enjoy the process of the game, but at a high amateur level, this won't work anymore. Without attacking, there's no chance with a Penhold grip. By the way, please hit the like button and subscribe. Click there right now with all your proletarian hatred. In general, if your religion doesn't forbid it, I recommend adding at least a finishing shot against high balls to your Penhold playing style. This will help you keep your opponent under a bit more pressure and win 1 to 2 more points per set. Finally, if anyone is interested, I'll tell you why this player plays in this particular way, in such a strange, unusual style. Simply, when he started playing, it was a table in a small room, and there was a wall behind his back. That is, he could only stand at the table and couldn't step back. Moreover, the wall behind the back did not allow the swing to perform the topspin. If you swing, then you beat against the wall. But he wanted to play, so he had to stand at the table and move the racket in front of him, without back swinging. He played this way for quite a long time, resulting in this style of play and corresponding technique being formed and fixed. And in the future, playing in normal game conditions, it was quite difficult to change anything.
Да ладно! Прости, за 2.